Hello, good day everyone. My name is John Maxi Dayapdapan. Today video, I will teach you what is the list. So let's get started. So, so I already make a presentation. So list is the one of algorithm and data structure. So here we will be talking about the list. Let's see the topics we will be covering. So first is what is a list? Second, subsetting. Third, adding elements to an existing list. Fourth, deleting elements. And the last is looping over a list to access its elements. So what is a list? This is an ordered data structure with an elements separated by a comma enclosed with a square bracket. So the list is have elements that separate them. So the one is comma enclosed within square brackets. So so here we have an example this one. So this one, and this one. So this one have a element enclosed bracket and single data. So this is a sample of this one. This is a single data. Why? Because this is only a integer number, so only one single data. So in the list too, we have example of or also a single data. Use a string. So string because only word. Yeah, this is an example. So in comma and enclose that separate the elements. So that's an example of a single data. The list one is integer, the second is string. So next example. So list can also store mixed data types as shown in the list tree. So here, so the list also we can also mix them. So integer, so whatever string, so we can mix them. So this is the default of the list, default of the arrange. So this we can make element, so integer comma semicolon integer, so two integer comma string, so on. So this is the sample of mixed data types. So different data types, so we have integer and character. So next setting uh, the index above. So now let's see how can we access the elements of a list before we subset it. Let's see how the elements are stored in it. Take the example of the list. Its elements are stored using index starting from 0. So here the top of the elements is in an index. So index start with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So here element 1 stands at 0 index. Element 2 stands at 1 index. So and so on. Element 3 stands for index 2. So next, extract a single element. Use the square bracket along with the index number. To extract a single element, just type a open and close square bracket and index 1. So the index 1 value is that. Java. So here index 1, so the output will be Java only. So because we only have put a sample index 1. So that's the extract a single element. So extract a sequence, we can do this using the following format where within a square bracket we can give a range separated by a column. So extract a sequence of elements. So list 3, open and close, 1 colon 4. So colon means separated. So if we put a 1 index and 4 index value, this is how we're going to be the output. So start with 1 and will stop in the 4 because the colon means to separate the index and stop here, stop the element, the standard element index bar. So start in Java 2 and so this is only the output, and stop at the index for the element is the end of the code. So this is how you extract a sequence of elements. So if you want to negative indices to access the last element of a list, so just type a open and close bracket negative. So the last element will be the list, which is awesome in this case. So this is the next. If you want to put this, just type negative one, open and close bracket. So next is adding elements to an existing list. So here is gonna add a single element, so can be added using an append function. So here gonna put a function append. So this is how you add an element. So if the list tree is only element Java 1, Java 2 is 3 awesome. So if you want to extend or put to extend an element, so just type a function append in this bracket, open and close bracket. So the output is 1 Java, 2 is 3 awesome, and comma 4 because it's our example for this one. So append is a single element added. So that's how you add a single element. So if you want also add multiple elements for the list, for this we use extend function. So here we're gonna use extend function. They are not the same. So in the single element we use append function. In the add multiple elements we use a extend function. So that's how you add an element single and double multiple. So which output will be the output 4, 5, 6. So that's how. So adding list to a list, so it's also not. You can use the append function as discussed previously. So also though use a append function, but here is an adding to a list. What you have typed here and append and type this open and close bracket square 7 8, that will be on output and counted only one index, so not two index, they're only one, not separate, because we use append because append means single element. So append single element. So if we type this, it will be only single element. So in this example, 7 8 is added at index 6 in the list tree. So 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. So not 7, 6. It's only one index. Next is deleting elements use the remove function. So if you want to delete an elements, use remove function and giving the element that we want to remove as an input. So if we want to remove an element by a value, so to index 2, so the value of 2 is 2. So index 2 is the value. So 1 Java. So we remove the 2 and 1 2 is 3 also. So that's how you remove element by a one. Second method is when you use the index value to remove the element from it. It's in such a case, we will use the del cable. So gonna use this element del list. So it's gonna remove the element by index. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So the index 3 is element is. So they remove the is. So count is 0, 1, 2, 3. So 3 is removed or delayed in this out input. So it's 3. So the only output is 1, Java 2, and 3 also. Because the index 3, the value of element is removed. So the last one is looping over the list. The for loop will extract each element and print it. This is how we can get access to each element using a for loop. So this is how you print a list to a list. So printing each element of a list. So you use for I and list 3. So print I. So I is value of list 3. So this list 3. This will be the output if you want to print this or this only. This only. So the output will be 1, Java 2 is 3 also. That's how you want to print using for loop function. That's all. Thank you for listening, everyone, and have a good day. God bless you. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Bye bye.